This is my review on my brand new 1/10 Team Losi, whatever, desert truck. Got this on Black Friday sale for $130 about. Comes 2.4 pre-installed with this kind of transmitter. Losi Spectrum, I think, something like that. Something, I don't know. This truck is it's got really great suspension set up right out of the box. It can really go almost anywhere. It's got working front lights, working tail lights, and I can't see that good. I'll turn on in a second. I actually painted my roll cage black because my brother got the same one, and it's kind of confusing. He actually has the same paint job, so we had to tell them apart somehow. So, let's turn it on. Once you take all 4 pins out, though, you keep 2 pins in the back in, and the body flips up while staying attached, which is kind of cool. Right now, I actually have this ESC, this brushless ESC, I got from an Exceed car in a 3300 kV brushless motor. Because, I mean, the brush one gets up to speed, but it really has no acceleration. It takes probably, I don't know, 20 feet, 25 feet maybe for it to get up to full speed. Now my ESC burned out, which I'll splice that video in too, but caught on fire pretty much, so I stuck that in. I have a 2-cell Sky Lipo. Can't see the battery trays on that. Let's take that off. Sky Lipo, 4000 milliamp, 40C. Yeah, but let's see the lights. Just turn it on. I also have my Fly Sky attached to it. Stock receiver's out. Put the body back over. So sorry for that noise. That's the fan for the ESC. It's got lights in the front, tail lights in the back. So this thing, it looks cool going around the track. I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's got great suspension. I was actually right out of the box. I took this on my local track as a rock crawling course. I actually took it there, and obviously I didn't get far, but I got farther than I thought I would get. But yeah, this is mine. This is the stock one right here. Pretty much the same thing. Obviously not brushless, so it's got a Losi 12-turn ESC in it. And it's got a 14. Let's see if I get a shot of that. It's got a 14-turn Team Losi. I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but Team Losi motor in there. But for the most part, it's the same thing. This thing, I'm starting to scrape the bottom of my roll cage off there a little, because with the brushless and lipo in it, you give it more than half throttle, and it's doing a wheelie. This thing just wants to do wheelies. But yeah, it's a great truck, even stock. The only thing is, you do need to get a battery and charger. It does not come with a battery or charger. It's got a standard Tamiya adapter. Obviously mine's Banana 4.0 connector, but it comes with a Tamiya adapter. But yeah, it's got very, very nice, I know I've said this a million times, very nice aluminum oil-filled shocks, and even at speeds, they really absorb a lot of the impact. When you're turning too at about half to full speed, it actually leans into the turns. And this is the first car I've had with really good suspension, so it's probably, a lot of people are probably used to it, but that was pretty cool for me. Besides the slash, that was cool. But this thing is a rocket with this setup. I mean, it actually weighs, what's this over here? This is my MRP Ripper, and I also have painted it black. It actually weighs less than the Ripper, And though that barely weighs anything, it weighs about as much as my electric buggy. It just doesn't weigh much at all. The roll cage in the back is a nice, it's pretty nice. It's plastic, but I've rolled on it a couple times already. It seems pretty durable. I mean, obviously it's not iron or anything, but it seems like a durable plastic. Just shut it off there. The wheels are 2.8, I think 2.8 wheels. Same wheels and tires all around. It's got good traction for on-road or on dirt. Yeah, so I'll have some running videos later, but I'm telling you, this thing, you get it for, normally goes for about $150, but you get it for like $130 like I did, it's good. It's going to be great. But the stock ESC, I have to say this, the stock ESC has no LiPo cutoff. And in the manual it says don't even use LiPo because it'll fry the ESC. And it also says don't use a 7-cell nickel metal pack, which is weird because I have put a 7-cell in there. There's easily enough room to fit a 7-cell in there. I mean, here, let's try to get a shot of that. Okay, here's with a 7-cell. I know it's kind of ripped up, but 7-cell, and there's enough room. There's a lot of room. I might even need a foam block in there, but so I don't know why they'd even make a battery tray that big if it says don't use a 7-cell, but whatever. 7-cell never really hurt anything. Well, 6-cell caught my ESC on fire. That wasn't a fun day, but no damage in the car because it was actually in this buggy. Now, it just started smoking and caught on fire, kind of. There's some fire coming out of it. So I blew it out, let it cool down, and I figured, hey, what the hell, I'll try to use it again. So I plug it in, I just took the ESC out, brought it outside just, because I was expecting it to kind of catch on fire. Plugged the battery in and just sizzle, 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 smoke and everything.